Hi everybody, Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my April customer thank you gifts. I know normally I show you these a bit earlier in the month, and if I'm honest I did completely forget, and this is a late video as well because I came to do it yesterday and my battery was flat, so I'm bringing them to you this morning anyway. And as you can see, I've got some really little cute mini treat bags and then a matching note card, pop of pink, and just the note cards that I've used there. Obviously the note cards, I'm not going to show you how to make these because they are relatively simple. Just obviously a single note card with a little piece of pop of pink DSP, a triple banner punched piece of Melon Mambo, 2-inch circle punch with the one big meaning thank you on, and a little bit of ribbon and metallic enamel shapes. So they're relatively simple, and the details are on my blog for those anyway. But I'm going to show you how to make these cute things, and before I forget, inside them is a little chocolate biscuit and a tea bag. So why not have a cup of tea and a biscuit while you watch my video. And if you're wondering where they're from, I just got them from Tesco's, one of our local supermarkets, and these bags, as you can see, there's 10 of them inside and they're my favourite. I think they're lovely. So I'm going to show you how to make these. So we start off with, and again I'm using the DSP from Pop of Pink, the gold embossed one, and the mini treat bag thinlits which I've put out ready, and I've trimmed my, put that back there. I've trimmed my DSP just so that they will fit on them. So now I'm just going to grab my big shot and run them through here. So we'll just do the smaller one first because that one's slightly easier to master. The other one, as you know, is slightly bigger and it just fits on the sandwich. So just pop that out, move that to one side, and this one, I'll do it this side so you can see. The paper is just a little bit too big, but that's not too much of a problem. You just have to make sure that you've got your die right flush to the edges of your sandwich. And then you pop this on top and run it through. Now I did find that mine got stuck the other day, and I think it was because I had too much paper hanging over the edge. But as you can see, it's just folded the edges there, which isn't a problem because that's scrap anyway. And there's my piece cut out. So get rid of the big shot. So we need tear and tape, scissors and bone folder. And obviously the treat bag die automatically puts your score line in. So we'll just carefully fold that over and burnish that. And likewise with this one, just give it a fold, make sure that it's level, and then burnish it, and the same with this bottom one. Now there are two ways of doing this bottom thing, bottom tab, and I shall show you that in a moment. I'm just going to stick this side bit on first. So I'll just get the end. And I found that if you put it as close to the score line as you can, it will give your, it'll make your bag seal better, really. And then I'm just going to pop some on the inside of this one. Oops. Okay, so on the small piece we're just going to peel that off there, line it up with the bottom, make sure it's level, and then this piece we're going to take off. Oops. There we go. And you just simply fold them over, and this is why I said make sure it's straight, because this is when you'll realise it isn't. But as long as you make sure it is, you can refold it. It doesn't make a mess of it at all. And there's your bag. Now with regards to the bottom, like I said, there are two different ways. You can either, which is the way that I think is supposed to be done, fold it over the top, which just gives it extra strength. Or with this one, I actually tucked it inside, but I realised that tucking it inside, it does actually give you a bit of an unpleasant join at the bottom there. So I think you're better off doing it on the outside. So again, just run the tear and tape close to the edge, otherwise you'll have that lip hanging over. And then, fold the top over, give it a little burnish again, and there's your treat bag that you can decorate and fill however you like. So I'm going to pop in my tea bag, and because this one's just a fraction bigger, I'm just going to tuck those ends in there and slide that in too. And then quite simply fold the top over. And as you saw on mine, I've just decorated them by adding one of the beautiful gold binder clips. That will just keep it closed. Move that out of the way. I've then got one of the beautiful delicate white doilies, and I've also got some white cardstock here and my 2-inch circle punch, Melon Mambo ink, and again one big meaning, and I'm just going for that lovely font of thank you. Just pop that on. Simple as that. Move them out of the way, punch out my thank you. Move them out of the way. And then I simply just stuck this one onto the centre of my doily, which is just a perfect fit. And then I need, I've not got it out, some Melon Mambo. So I'm just going to grab some of my scrap. I haven't cut this one to size, so I did a 2-inch wide, and then my triple banner punch, which I just slid in and cut out the banner, or punched out the banner should I say, and then just trimmed it down to around 4 inches. And I just popped the doily on top, tucked the end over, and then tucked it in, and then some of the lovely gold sequin trim, and I always just pull a couple off the ends to stop them fraying and falling off all the time. And then I just tucked that under there as well, and that is it. A very simple but yet quite pretty thank you gift. And like I said, we have matching cards too. All the details are on my blog. All the products that I've used are in the link below, which again will be through to my shop and also on my blog. Unfortunately, some of these items are retiring. I know that obviously the DSP is, and this sequin trim. Everything else is staying, so you can always adapt it with a different DSP and trim. You could use ribbon or anything really. But yes, if you shop with me during April, then you will be receiving one of these. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.